What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Pearl Daily here on the Audacity Network, where I let you guys know the psychological tools that women use to manipulate you. And today's just kind of a quick stream because I don't know how long my internet's really gonna last. So, no, I hate it here. I think it's going out again. So, all right, I think it's working. So we're going to start by doing a reaction video to a psychologist talking about what gaslighting is. Now, women always accuse men of gaslighting, but women are really the OG, the queen of gaslighters. This is women's primary tool to confuse the hell out of you. Let me do this one. Okay, I guess I'm going to be small. So let me share my screen. So we're going to have this nice woman say gaslighting explained. Please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. It does help me with the show.
Have you heard of gaslighting? Here to explain what it is, how to spot the signs, and perhaps most importantly, what to do is clinical psychologist and med circle doctor Callie the Lab. I'm just kidding, Dr. Ramani. Although Callie's getting an education
yeah,
too.
Callie, yeah. I mean, I bet there's narcissistic dogs.
Oh, there are. Okay, so we're talking, we just filmed a series about narcissistic abuse. You can check out the link in this video description to learn more about that. But in this video, we're talking about gaslighting.
Yeah.
What is that?
So gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse. It's where a person doubts the reality of another person, leaving that other person very, very confused. Gaslighting is sort of a signature tool of the narcissist, and they're often engaging in it to protect their fragile egos, to keep the world in line with their own reality, with little regard of how much it hurts another person when we doubt theirs. So again, it's very much a tool of manipulation, of emotional abuse, of, again, second guessing someone else's reality.
And there are there are lots of things to look out for, but we're going to go through 3 of them today. What's the first one?
The first one is when somebody says to you, you're too sensitive, or you have no right to feel that way. When you do that, you immediately tell them that their emotional world is invalid and you're judging them for it. You have no right to feel that way, as though you are judge and jury on their emotional state. Okay. So what that does is it makes a person literally doubt their feeling, and a feeling is a spontaneous
Now, this is stupid. The way she's talking about this is stupid in a way, but this is how women. We'll continue.
Experience.
And so, but I want you guys, when she's talking, I want you to think about what gender does this. Is it really men? Is it really men that do this? Or is it women? I mean, do men really make you doubt your feelings, or do women do it?
So now it's almost like telling someone, you must be too hot, and they're perfectly comfortable, or telling someone they're hungry when they're not.
Yeah.
You know, so this is the emotional, when we do this emotionally, it is termed gaslighting, because the person's like, I thought I was that, but you're telling me I don't get to be angry about this. And then some people, when they're told it enough, they believe it. When people are given this situation, being told you're too sensitive, you have no right to feel this way, the best thing to do is to not engage.
I see Molly in the chat says, gaslighting isn't a gender-specific issue. Of course you're going to say that, Molly. Of course. Do you see that? This is hilarious. She's gaslighting. Gaslighting. Can you imagine? Gaslighting. It never ends. I mean, this is how you go crazy.
At that point, because you can't win. No matter what you say, this person, if anything, by those statements, has shown that they're willing to emotionally manipulate and abuse you. There's nowhere to go in that conversation. So if they say that, maybe if anything, say, no, that is in fact how I feel, and leave it at that. But they're going to keep, you can just
I have returned. I have returned. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I'm going to kill myself. All right. Let me play this.
say, okay, we can come back to that. Absolutely think we should talk about that if it's important to you. I really want to stick right now, though, to the issue that we were originally talking about. Oh my God, it's really hard to talk to you about. And then they might keep going back and forth. If you have to rein in more than twice, that conversation is done. You're going to have to either find a different forum for it or realize you may never get to have that conversation.
Thank you for the super chat. Let me read it really quick. What Molly was doing is a feminist tactic. When men do something wrong, it's men. When women do something wrong, it's everyone does it. Yes. You ladies are going to drive me nuts. I'm going to go crazy. Crazy. Just like this internet, it's going to drive me crazy. I have the highest speed internet. It's where I live, which I'm moving pretty soon, but we're just gonna have to deal with it for the time being.
Conversation.
Yeah,
So
managing
deflecting this.
expectations is
Yeah.
a reoccurring theme
Yeah.
when you are dealing with someone who's a narcissist.
Especially gaslighting.
Okay, so I want to take this and I want to bring it to the trad e-girls today. And I just kind of noticed this. I'm on Twitter. And the female gaslighting never ends. So I'm going to go up to this. And I want to point this out because I think a lot of you guys be able to pay faster if you start paying attention to the signs. So I don't really care how women are dressed, right? But the all right. I really hope